the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost
In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. However, those who abandon their comrades are worse than scum. Hey people, it's Liver Energy. I'm here to give you guys a video on how Kakashi Hatake is the tragic hero in his own tragic story. Now, he is not a main character because Naruto is, well, the main character, and I guess the next main character would be Sasuke Uchiha. But if you were to put a set of main characters or like a group of them, Kakashi Hatake would fall into this, and it is seen throughout all of Naruto that Kakashi Hatake has his own character arcs, and he, as a person, directly influences the majority of the story. To give a little rundown who Kakashi Hatake is, for those who don't know who has not seen all of Naruto, Kakashi Hatake is the first Jonin we meet. Because of this, he has a large impact on what Jonin mean to us. He is a all-around amazing character. He is one of the strongest characters that we have ever seen. We flat out see in the very early stages of Naruto when he fights Zabuza how intimidating Kakashi can be. The fact that his name is in the Bango book and everything else, and we learn of Kakashi's past just a tad bit. However, we learn more of Kakashi's past down the line Naruto Shippuden and I'm going to say this right now, this video contains heavy spoilers. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled, please do not watch the rest of this video. Please come back after you've seen it. However, if you do not mind being spoiled, you can go ahead and continue this video. Now, to start things out, I'm going to flat out say it. Kakashi Hatake is a very tragic and depressed character, and it is seen throughout all of Naruto on the back burner because Naruto's the main character. We don't get to see Kakashi Hatake that much, but Kakashi is very much depressed and is always in the background of how depressed he actually is. To start things out, Kakashi Hatake has had many tragedies. He is a man that has been born and moved through these tragedies and influenced because of these tragedies. However, he's had many tragedies. To start things out, I'm going to tell you how Kakashi Hatake was as a child. Kakashi Hatake as a child was an aspiring ninja, one of the best. He was a prodigy. Same way how we learned that Neji and Sasuke are prodigies, Kakashi was also too a prodigy. And because of this, he lived by a ninja way, which was to follow the rules and get the job done no matter what. And so much so that he would put his own back to people that he should have possibly loved, namely being his father. His father, Sakuma Hatake, was, well, one of these people that he turned his back to because his father went ahead and failed a mission in order to save other people. Now, to let you guys know who Sakuma Hatake is, he is the White Fang. The White Fang is rumored to be one of the strongest ninjas in all of history. He is equal to one of the legendary Sannin. If you don't know who the legendary Sannin are, it is Jiraiya, Tsunade, Orochimaru. Now, if you guys know how strong they are, because you've seen Shippuden, Sakuma Hatake was rivals to them. And in some cases, they say that Sakuma Hatake was even stronger than them. So just to let you guys understand that Sakuma Hatake was an amazing ninja, and he decided that on one specific mission, he was going to go ahead and go around and not complete the mission, but instead save innocent lives. And to us, that seems right. To us, that seems like that should be allowed. But you can understand, Sakuma Hatake was an S rank ninja, so most likely he did an S rank mission and whatnot, and it cost the village a lot of strife and problems because he didn't finish the mission out. But again, it was for the majority of other people's lives. So while we don't see a problem with this as much as we understand, that's pretty bad to fail at S rank or A rank mission, which is what Sakuma Hatake had to be on at that point in time. Sakuma Hatake later commits suicide because his own son turned his back on him. Kakashi put this on the back burner in the back of his mind. He did not think about it that much, but always remember that that is actually always in the back of his mind. Sakuma Hatake did commit suicide because his own son turned his back on him after not completing his own ninja mission. Now, the next thing I would like to point out is that that is a sin in the back of Kakashi's mind. He has always thought about this, and he has always been depressed after this happened. Sakuma Hatake is his father, and he has a very much deep hatred inside himself for turning his back on his own father. And the next tragedy to inflict on Kakashi is the death of Obito Uchiha. And the death of Obito Uchiha was one of the things that made Kakashi who he is today. Because Kakashi of the Sharingan was born through this. You see, Kakashi, as we all know, is not Uchiha. He's not supposed to have a Sharingan. We later learned down the line that Obito Uchiha gives Kakashi the Sharingan because Obito is about to die, and Kakashi has lost an eye in a fight that they have just transpired against him. This fight was against two elite ninjas. I believe they were at a low Jonin level or high tuning level. At best, high tuning. I mean, at worst, high tuning level. But they had to be at least Jonin level to make Kakashi, who was about a skilled fighter enough to fight Minato, not beat Minato, just fight Minato. And he was pushed back and lost an eye in that fight. In the fight, Obito and Kakashi we're fighting. Kakashi has lost an eye. Obito and Kakashi are fighting this one ninja, and they're about to win. But then the other ninja decides to bring the cave down so they can retreat. And therefore, when they bring the cave down, Obito is crushed. To understand a little more what happened, there was a mission that Team Seven. That yes, this is the Team Seven at the time. That Team Seven had to complete. Minato trusted Kakashi to lead this mission because Kakashi was a Jonin at this time. You got that right, 12-year-old Jonin. Because, yeah, he's 12-year-old Jonin. Minato went ahead and was about to destroy an army by himself because Minato is that guy. He destroys armies by himself. And at this point in time, Kakashi is like, okay, I'm going to lead this. Now, you got to remember, Kakashi is a Jonin. He is smart. He is one of the best characters at this point in time. Strongest characters, I mean, in Konoha because of how young he is. He's a prodigy. Everybody has high expectations for him. It was supposed to be a simple mission. However, Rin gets captured. Obito and Kakashi go after Rin. They get into a cave. They find Rin. They get into a fight. Kakashi loses an eye. His Sharingan. They fight. They're about to win. Kakashi and Obito get caught off guard. The cave collapses and freaking Obito is crushed in half. At this point in time, Kakashi's crying. He feels it's his fault. If he had cared less about the mission and more about his comrades, Obito wouldn't be put in this position. But sadly, he is, and therefore Kakashi is crying. He's upset at himself. And Obito tells him, "Why are you crying, chump?" And he says, "I haven't given you a present. Take my eye." And this is when Kakashi of the Sharingan is born. This is when the Kakashi we know as Kakashi the Sharingan is made. He goes out of that cave and kills the other two ninjas that were that trapped him in that cave, saves Rin, and he promises Obito to save Rin and protect her. Now, next tragedy to fall is one of the hardest of all, because Kakashi's jutsu, the Chidori, kills Rin. Now, I know you guys are thinking, did he teach it to somebody? Did he do it on accident? Was it on purpose? What's going on? It was totally an accident. Kakashi didn't mean to do it. And in all honesty, it was because Rin jumped in front of the Chidori to save Kakashi. Yet again, Kakashi is plagued by this because he should have died, then not Rin. It's always been in the back of his mind. But to let you guys understand a little bit more, Rin, it was at the time the Jinchuriki of the Three Tails. They were surrounded by Anbu Black Ops ninjas. They are at least A rank, S rank ninjas. They're being surrounded. Kakashi is holding his own against them, but he's in a losing battle. He is not going to win this fight. So he starts charging Chidori. He's like, "I'm going to make a last ditch effort. I promise Obito to protect you," and he's doing a well enough job. But then Rin is like, "I know how to protect you," and she jumps in front of Chidori, kills herself, so that way the ninja stop attacking. The ninja weren't about to stop attacking, but we'll go over that in a second, because Obito is actually still alive at this point in time. People that know this is that Madara took Obito's body, revived him, and everything else. Madara created a situation so Obito can unlock Mangekyo Sharingan, and because Obito unlocked Mangekyo Sharingan, Kakashi unlocked Mangekyo Sharingan because he's not an Uchiha. He passes out from the trauma of unlocking the Mangekyo Sharingan, so he doesn't see Obito go around and kill all these Anbu Black Ops ninjas, and Obito is now an enemy of Konoha. And this also leads to another tragedy in Kakashi's life, which is the attack of the Nine Tails. You see, Obito Uchiha is the masked man. He is the person that attacks Konoha. He's the one that controls the Nine Tails at this point in time. And this is also during Naruto's birth. And sadly, if you guys watch Naruto enough, we all know that Naruto's parents died. Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki both die because of the Max Man. Minato gives up his life performing the Reaper Death Seal to give Naruto half of the Kyuubi's chakra, Kyuubi being Kurama, Kurama being Nine Tails, just to let you guys know what I'm saying. And he dies along with Kushina, who was stabbed in half stabbed in the gut by the Nine Tails because the Max Man told it to. And the thing is, Kakashi Hatake is very much depressed about this. He feels another person has died because he wasn't there when he should have been. You see, at this point in time, Kakashi was away on I think it was A rank or S rank mission for the Armed Black Ops, because Kakashi was the leader of an Armed Black Ops squad, and he was on a mission. But however, Minato asks Kakashi to be there, and Kakashi feels as if though he had been there, he could have saved Minato and Kushina, and Naruto wouldn't have a messed up childhood. Now, Kakashi Hatake has many sins, and these are the 4 sins he has: the White Fang's death on his mind, the Sharingan in his left eye, his most known jutsu, the Shidori, and Naruto Uzumaki. Now, for you guys to understand, he has a huge sin on his head because he feels as if though he should have been there for all of them, and he should have been the one to die if anybody, because they were so much better. They protected him numerous times. Kakashi becomes depressed because of this. Now, to furthermore illustrate why Kakashi is so depressed about this, he literally got stronger through every single transgression. When Shikumo Hatake died, he earned his father's blade. He didn't exactly use it all the time, but he did earn his father's blade, slightly stronger. When Obito died, he got the Sharingan, much stronger, much stronger. A little backlash because he's not a Uchiha, but he became much stronger. He became known as the Kakashi of the Sharingans. When Ren died, he unlocked Mingekyo Sharingan. While he did not know he unlocked Mingekyo Sharingan, when you unlock Mingekyo Sharingan, your regular Sharingan boosts in stats and everything else. So, no doubt about it, Kakashi also became much stronger. When Minato died, he didn't exactly become stronger through this. However, he did make himself more of a name. The reason being is because Minato was no longer there. The Yellow Flash name is no longer there. Now, I'm going to go through what this means. These sins are always on Kakashi's mind. He has always been like this. He's continually depressed. Now, he does go ahead and removes these sins from his body because he goes throughout growth. He learns to forgive himself and others. To start things out, the very first sin or the very first tragedy that he forgives himself for is his father's death. And again, spoilers ahead, so please, if you have not read Shippuden, do not continue. The first thing that happens is that Kakashi dies. Kakashi meets his father in the afterlife. When he meets his father in the afterlife, his father forgives him. Kakashi is no longer burdened with this thing, this depression that he's always had. And because of this, and this is largely accepted by the community, Kakashi's own limiter, his own burden, his own power that he has been dampening because of his father, because he didn't want to surpass the name, the White Fang, has been released. And it's largely accepted that that's the reason why, because right afterwards the war arc happens, and Kakashi is as strong as one of the legendary Sani. He wasn't before, but during the war arc, he becomes stronger or strong as the legendary Sani, and it shows. Many people believe that it's because he talked to his father, his father forgives himself, and so Kakashi now feels as if though he can surpass the White Fang. And when this happens, Kakashi becomes much stronger. And people can say, oh, it's a plot hole and everything else, but I believe it's because the burden of his father is no longer there, so he has released that power and he's much stronger because of this. The next thing that happens is Naruto shows up during the war arc. When Naruto shows up during the war arc, Kakashi thinks Naruto is Minato. The reason why this is a fix of one of his sins or fix of one of his tragedies is because the thing that he did to try to atone for his sin after Minato's death was raise Naruto. Now, I know what you're thinking, what do you mean raise Naruto? Well, sometimes when Naruto was missing milk, Kakashi would be there. Sometimes Kakashi would pay for Naruto's rent. Sometimes Kakashi would do X, Y, Z. He would train Naruto. He became leader of Team 7 just so he could train Naruto. Understand this. He always knew that Naruto was Minato's son, even though the majority of the village didn't know. Understand this. Kakashi Hatake never passed his test, the bell test. He made a second test just because of Naruto was there, and they passed. And he was doing all this because Minato was Naruto's father. And yeah, that's what happens. So his tragedy, his like sin that he has on his mind is now forgiven because Naruto in his eyes is a man because he looks like Minato. He's like, I've done what I can. He is officially a man. His third tragedy that is finally forgiven is when he meets Obito again. Yeah, everybody knows that Obito is the max man at this point in time, and Obito is the one that causes the Ninja War. Halfway about through the war, Obito and Naruto talk. As everybody knows, Naruto and Obito freaking talk no jutsu and turns Obito to the good side and everything else. And as many people know, talking jutsu is very powerful. Because of this, Obito comes on the good side. They have to fight Madara, and then they have to fight Kaguya. Halfway through fighting Kaguya, Obito is about to die, and as he's dying, he gives his will and his power to Kakashi. This is Obito forgiving Kakashi for what has happened. This forgiveness gives Kakashi both Mingekyo Shanras and both his eyes, and Kakashi uses them to protect the ninja wars that Obito so desires. Also through this, Obito meets Rin in the afterlife. Obito and Rin both become children again. Well, Rin has always been children because he died a child, but Obito looks like himself before he became evil, quote unquote. They meet each other again, and I believe Obito sends his chakra out and tells Kakashi this, and so Kakashi feels that his sin of not protecting Rin is also gone, and he's now a sinless man in his own eyes. He feels as though he has been forgiven for everything, and throughout this, if you notice, I'm going to tell you right now, if you notice this a little bit, throughout all of Naruto, Kakashi Hatake has always had lazy eyes. But afterwards, after Naruto, after the war, Kakashi's lazy and drawn out eyes are now tempting. And I say this because Kakashi Hatake is no longer burdened by depression. That's probably why his eyes change a little bit. He's no longer sad. That's all I have for today. This is a Kakashi Hatake video, so please, if you have enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, and more so, please leave a comment down below about the next ninja you would like to see. Next week, I believe I'm going to do a Sasuke video or a Itachi video. I might do the beauty of the rivalry between Sasuke and Naruto, so please leave a comment down below if you want to see anything else. See you.